Hey guys, Mr. Quigley's here, and I'm going to show you what's inside of one of these $400 Puffco Peaks. I've got a Puffco Peak Lucid Lightning myself, so I really can't say that I don't like the Puffco, but I'm here to show you guys what makes this, $300-400 investment worth the money. I haven't been able to find it yet. We got a battery, we got a circuit board. The little cool thing that makes it look like it's kind of expensive on the bottom is just a taped together little metal plate that's glued to the bottom of your base. These are the internals, very cheap plastic case, 2 LED lights, a battery, circuit board, nothing here. Further that, there's a pretty decent design flaw in the Puffco Peak where the part that you thread in the actual atomizer here into your Puffco, it's made of brass and the atomizers are made of metal, steel, so stainless steel. So you can basically very easily destroy the threads on here, and then when you do, you give a little bit of a turn, and this silicone mounted device here, these have normally wires attached to them. You can see here it goes in the base like this. This gives a little bit of a turn and it breaks off your power lead and you are toast. So there you go, that's how you break your Puffco. This is not my Puffco. I have a Lucid Lightning. It's working fine for weeks. I haven't broken an element. I really can't complain, but I can say that this is not a $400 piece or a $300 and some change dollar piece. A couple of embellishments, to make this thing, make it look like it's worth something, are cool on your end, Puffco, and a little silicone boot. Here's your silicone boot. That's probably about $1. There's probably another 50 cents here of crap. Maybe this little guy here is $20 to $35. Remember, these are all made in China. Of course. I mean, these are assembled in China. It says clearly on the bottom, designed in Brooklyn, assembled in PRC. That's the People's Republic of China, in case anybody was wondering what PRC means. So anyway, there's your Puffco. Basically what you're buying is a piece of silicone, a little housing, and a piece of glass that I don't think is even very effective or very worthwhile. But you also get this very nice $5 looking thing with a cheap circuit board, bad solders. I mean, I could go through this board if you wanted me to go through it, but you could just look even at the very base. Terrible solders. Not a very expensive board here. This is nothing special. There's nothing happening here that gets anybody really excited. Yeah, it's got a vibrator here in the front. Cheap LEDs, cheap button, couple little embellishments, but basically I think that this whole thing is worth about $80. Now, with that being said, I've been using my Puffco, my Lucid Lightning now for a month or so now, a little bit over a month maybe, and it is flawless. I've had no problems with it. I haven't burnt out an element. I haven't had any issues. It's been great. I use it every single day. But would I recommend the Puffco, knowing now what I've seen inside of one as a consumer electronics device that I would trust? No, I don't think you should buy a Puffco. I think these should be $80 on average. And I think that unless you have the money where you can throw away a $400 item every now and then, this is not a device that's going to last for a long time. This is a toy. A cheap Chinese plastic toy wrapped around some silicone metal and glass. So basically, this is something that's not going to last you for very long. So if you're not willing to, replace this or, throw this away and buy new ones every so often, I'm going to assume that this is going to be a short-lived device in the hands of the average consumer or in the hands of the super user consumer like me. As always, I try to keep these videos under 5 minutes, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please take a look, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Mr. Quigley's, and we're going to be producing videos all the time about what we've got in our consumer products in the cannabis industry here on Weed TV, YouTube, and Instagram. Thanks, guys.